Hi, Maxim. My name's Daphne, one of the essay correctors here at IeltsPodcast.com. Sorry for the delay in getting your essay back to you. One of my colleagues is ill, so I'm just picking this up for her. Okay, I really like the work you've done here at the top on thinking about the algorithm and planning your arguments. Well done. This is great. Good way to prepare. So for the last few decades, academic institutions have become more and more appealing for the students since they use a plethora of intriguing materials that diversify learning there. Well done, excellent. Diversify learning, I wouldn't say necessarily learning there, maybe learning methods. Yeah, or maybe even better teaching and learning methods. And learning methods. So I'd take out that. Otherwise, very nice opening sentence. Well, some people argue it might be better to have it might have what's it? Oh, the intriguing methods. Okay, might have a negative impact on the quality of education. I don't think you need that. I mean, it's fine, nothing wrong with it, but I don't think you need it. I'm of the strong opinion, because you're going to carry on anyway, develop it. There are numerous benefits to this development. Therefore, this essay will present a few arguments supporting my point of view. Okay, very nice, good. First and foremost, don't say that, because you've already kind of said this. You haven't got time to really repeat it, so put your effort into developing what you're going to say. Methods in educational process usually encourage people. Okay, modern methods usually encourage pupils because they are not so boring as. So take out that. Okay, don't start a sentence with and. That's not good grammar. So you could put here because. Link this together. They are not as boring as traditional forms of education. Yes, give me a little bit more. Modern methods is a process which use technology, for example, more technology, whatever, usually encourage pupils. Okay, so just develop this a little bit more so it's not quite so general. For example, a recent research released by Cambridge, you don't need just Cambridge University, has illustrated an increasing rise in attendance in local schools when they started using online webinars with funny or amusing. Sorry. Now, funny is not a high-level word, so for IELTS we need to be using high-level vocabulary. If you put amusing in there as well, it makes it a little bit better. It's not perfect, but make the most of using as high a level vocabulary as you know. Therefore, usage of unusual approaches only inspire normally, we don't know that for a fact, but normally only inspire so usage, you don't need a S, to visit and achieve more when they have an interest. To visit, do you mean attend? You attend a school, you visit a cinema. More when they have an interest. Okay, and students are also more inclined and motivated to learn. So develop it a little bit more here. Another factor which should be taken into account is that wide employment of games also contributes to better absorbing of new knowledge, especially if it does involve a sense of competition. Okay. Ooh, don't like that. That's too kind of chatty. This is a formal essay. You need formal language. So the main cause of this trend is that learners crave to contest and cooperate in teams or separately. and join this together, like it, and then so you'd have comma, like in early, okay, an early age, like at a young age, or like early years, like in early years, maybe early years, which is when they're young. And children obtain information through games. Okay. In the same way, teenagers and students also like to play and compete. Okay? So I think that's what you mean there. Okay, good. Nice example. To summarize in above, mention my opinions crystal there. No. Not too informal, and don't use any punctuation. I believe that implementing new forms of education only improves results and helps students to gain higher goals. Okay, good, very nice. So you've talked about the idea of using different teaching methods, online webinars, and then you've talked about a bit of competition. Good, nice. Okay, so my main comment, vocabulary. Try and expand your vocabulary so you have a few more academic words. You've got some really nice words here, but you've got some, you could add in some more adjectives. You see, boring is not very high level, funny. So try and get some better adjectives in there. And make sure the tone is academic all the way through. The register needs to be formal, okay? But good, otherwise nice. So doing an enjoyable activity with a child, okay, do you agree? Again, you've got, like this is very interesting. I just to correct you, I absolutely agree. You can't have I am absolutely agree. Okay, I agree. That's your verb. Playing with children, here we go, is an integral part of parents' lifestyle, which undoubtedly contributes to improving the vast majority of personal skills. Okay. So it's children, remember, important, develop mental skills. Rather than reading alone. As for me personally, don't use that again too informal. So I firmly believe that spending time with children, don't say kids, is an ideal pastime that stimulates their talent. So it's not asking you whether you want to do it. So you have to say whether it's important for them, not whether you want to do it, but just that it's important to them. Furthermore, okay, the one key point which I want to make it, no, too informal, okay, academic essay. So start with this. Experts believe that reading per se, no, don't use that either, that reading may develop only one skill, which is, don't use that, use a relative clause, which is a proper and conscious way of obtaining multiple information. I use multiple information using just vision. Yes, vision and individual skills, imagination and creative skills. So use multiple instead of numerous. And then I put that in there because and then you're going to compare it rather than playing with children, which can or that can improve a wide range of not only parents. Okay. I don't think we're really worried about the parents' abilities, but more like the offsprings. Yeah. Okay. Offspring's abilities, such as learning how to So you need to develop this more. Okay. You can use a personal example here, but specific examples, really, really, truly, Maxim, I would be very careful using personal examples. I wouldn't. So I would I would distance yourself from that. So here, for example, it has been shown that playing Lego with children to build different scaled down models, okay, improves not only their hand skills, but their cognitive skills and spatial recognition skills as well, something like that. Take a step away. I don't think it's good to use a personal example. And this is, it's very much an academic exam. When you start talking about your family, I mean, it's lovely, and I love Lego as well. But when you start talking about your family, it takes it into a kind of different level. It's not academic anymore. Again, I'm not sure, and I don't think you can have that either. It's just too kind of chatty. So put here additionally. So start with additionally if you want to start this paragraph. Joining forces together with offspring in a pleasant activity, such as, give me an example. Playing games, going to museums, whatever you're going to do. But obviously perfect social skills such as cooperation. Okay, good. So give me an example of something you might do with them which would give them good social skills. Moreover, according to the recent study in France, has illustrated the fact that games between parents and children prepare them, so use them rather than kids, for future life, making them open-minded and more adapted to real life. Okay, good. Therefore, it definitely shows the beneficial side in developing such essential abilities. Okay, so I understand that these are skills, but tell me how you're going to get them. What are you going to do that's going to teach you those skills? In a nutshell, no, I wouldn't use that either. So in conclusion, owing to the books humans read, society's been receiving, yes, maybe say assimilating, which is a good word, all the core knowledge of everything. Oh, core knowledge of an enormous range of subjects. No punctuation, however. Due to games people play with their children, humans often gain crucial social skills, meaning should not be underestimated. Okay, social, let's broaden this out. Physical and cognitive, which is the memory. Okay, skills, whose meaning to the skills, so whose, because it belongs to the skills, meaning, relevance and importance should not be underestimated. Okay, good. So this, I think you sort of, you do understand it, but it's really doing activity with a child can develop better skills. It's the child is getting the skills more than reading. Okay, so I think you need to make sure you keep it oriented, keep it thinking about the child, keep talking about what kind of skills they're going to be getting. So you say social skills, but we're talking about quite small children, so I think maybe more relevant is to talk about the physical skills, that sort of thing. Okay, so really good essays, well done. Just a few things I think just to kind of sort out as we go through the course, but really well done. Thank you.